Hey, board gamers, BJ from Board Game Gumbo here, back in the Gumbo pot. This time with another unboxing. We're taking a look at BOUBA KIKI, a party game from Grand Gamers Guild. I heard about this one on an episode of Rolling Dice and Taking Names, and the gameplay sounded fantastic. And look, let's face it, it is holiday gaming from here until the end of the year, until New Year's Eve. And in the Gumbo, we're going to be doing lots of party games with family and friends because that's what we like to do during the holidays. So BOUBA KIKI looks like one of those wacky party games that I think my family and friends are going to enjoy. So let's get right to that table, see what's inside this box. Here's a look at the front cover of BOUBA KIKI from Grand Gamers Guild, designed by Jonathan Chafer. I'm not familiar with that name. I don't think that I've played any of Jonathan's games before. I apologize if I haven't. And on the back, you can see what intrigued me. This is words and pictures and symbols, and we're all cooperating. We've got this alien language, or maybe an ancient language, or maybe, you know, through psychology, we're trying to figure out what is, you know, the collection between all these words and phrases and little symbols. And it's cooperative, so we're trying to get things right and get closer together. That's an overview because I've never played it and I haven't read the rules yet. So this is just what I know about it from my memory of Rolling Dice and Taking Names. But Marty and Tony, they talked about this one so much, and the way they described the gameplay, I was like, sounds like right up my alley. So we've got a scenario book. Make sure that I might not want to go through that part. Normally I like to show you the rule book and everything, but since it's scenario based, mini missions to challenge your communication skills, arranged in scenarios, each of which tells a short story. The 5 missions within each scenario generally escalate in difficulty. Okay, so let's not go through that because I'll get some spoilers in there. Not necessarily from a legacy standpoint, just, you know, it's fun to explore when you see scenarios like that. Okay. In psychology, the BOUBA KIKI effect shows that people around the world tend to associate given shapes with the same sounds, regardless of their language and background. I did not know that. Plays from 3 to 8 players in roughly 30 to 45 minutes. It's cooperative, and we'll play missions. These are the components. We've got some double-sided cards, the scoreboard, the tokens, and the hit or miss tokens. Sounds like your typical low overhead, low components, good production for a party game. So, all right, looking forward to it. How are the words pronounced? It's got a little clarifications about what's up and what kind of communication. You can don't discuss what the pictures or words make you think of during a round. After the answers are revealed, then you can discuss your choices to try to get in more sync for future rounds. Players are never required to explain their choices, however. In some scenarios, guests are allowed to discuss their choice. So we'll have to explore that when we get through. All right, simple game board. Double-sided for different colors, I guess. Places for the cards. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one has place for 3 cards. So maybe that's difficulty or depending on the scenario, right? Oh, I like this. Big chunky wooden chips. Big debate that we were talking about on 5 Games for Doomsday's Discord. And, you know, I'm sorry, man. I'm just not into all the plastic stuff. I like the feel, the look, the sound of good wooden components. Maybe that's why I'm just attracted to the German style, you know, or Italian style European games. I love these wooden components. And BOUBA KIKI fulfills that. Great little components. Nice job. Look at the sound of that. And the way they look. You know, these feel great in your hand. So more power to that. Okay, so now we got 3 decks of cards. And you got it or you didn't get it tokens, I'm assuming. I will just quickly look at these cards. We're not going to go through all of them. I just want to show you a sample of what we're going to see in these cards. And so on one side is words, made up words, I guess. Jando, Ippy Pop, Ilmic, Igog, Grunt. And then on the back side, we've got symbols. So recognizable symbols, right? But you're going to have to figure out what these mean in relation to the group. Cards are square, very nice, good thickness. They're going to shuffle super easy. Man, All right, that's everything you get in the box of BOUBA KIKI. Apparently a psychological experiment or hypothesis about the way humans communicate all throughout the world, even with different languages. It's a party game for 3 to 8 players from Grand Gamers Guild. I backed this one. This is not a review copy. Hopefully we can get this one on the stream so you can see some frivolity and laughs and see how much fun we have. But until next time, laissez, temps, rouler.